Hi, it's Kathy from Raven Vintage. Welcome back to my craft room. Come on in. I saved you a spot. I'm so glad you are all here. I have the longest list of hellos I put together. We'll get to that in a while, but I can't believe all the new names I'm seeing and all my OGs and just some familiar names there. And I'm just really glad you're here. So welcome back to the Shoebox Stash. Each day we're making a quick batch of junk journal ephemera and elements using our scraps, our test prints, leftover bits, including fabric too, and adding it all to our shoebox. I'm using my free printable divider tabs from Ko-fi to stay organized. The link is below in the video description box. That's these guys here. You're welcome to grab that or make your own. By the end of the 15 days, we'll have a beautifully stocked stash ready for our next junk journal project. So let's take a quick look at what we made yesterday. Yesterday was belly bands. I made this guy. This one is a double belly band, so something can go behind and something can go here. We did this spill one, so that looks like it just was spilled into the journal. One is, of course, the belly band's a tuck. So you can put some small stuff, belly band, and then you open it up for some writing, a simple belly band. And then this one is the one, this seemed to be the favorite, that we did this writing space. You can open it that way, you can open it this way. There's lots of writing space. So while I'm putting this away, I'm going to try to say all my hellos, and then I'll show you what I made last night. Here goes. Susan Justice, hello. Margot, Saskia Seaglass, Deirdre 58 or Deirdre 58, the Cranky Crafter, Susan Boback, Gail from Shabby Cottage Studio, Crafty Corey, Tina Buckley from Touch of Serenity, Michelle Monks, Mary from I Love to Journal, Jenny Lohman, my friend Teresa from Vintage Chic, Mother Marcia, Melissa Mars, I believe it is, Carrie from Created Me Creative, Rose D 2016, Cindy Lou 33, Katrina, Anja Hart or Anja, Sherry Vanderpool, my OG, Linda A 8704, Jamie Starr, Lori Pinky Brown, Susan Lindahl, Elfie, Spa One, Chantel Belanger, Rhonda Edwards, Michelle Spurl, Yesteryear Journals from Canada. I don't know your name, but hello from Canada. Leah Wolf, Pauline Aletzia, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, sorry. Nancy from Stamp for Less, and Sharon K. Wow, that is the longest list I've ever had. Last night I made a few more belly bands. These are just like horizontal to go on the page this way. So I tried to use a bunch of fabric last night. So these are all covered in fabric. I did a little bit of stamping, added a few brads here and there, a few little bits of ephemera. I used some of that embossed paper, some of that old wallpaper. Yeah, that's a little mix of everything. And then this one just has like a little tail on it, and it is a flip up belly band that you can put the belly band in this way, and then this would flip up for a hidden message or a favorite quote or something. So that's what I worked on last night. So that this is so fun. Just having a ball. I'm having a ball. I really am enjoying this, and I think I have to be honest, I wake up in the morning, like, you know, and you're slowly waking up, and I'm like, oh, I get to go hang out in my craft room again and talk to everybody. I get to hang out with my friends. So excited. I'm sorry, I know I'm a little overexcited about this, but I think it makes me realize how much I missed, like when we were together every day doing the 100 days of envelopes. Okay, look at our box. I hope everything fits. Yes, it will, because some things are going to be quite tiny. So today we are working on pockets. So let's get right to it. Okay, so I have my toolbox here. I have my fabric And all the other things, my little tool caddy's right beside me. I have my glue. So let's start out with something very simple. This is just newsprint and it's printed on both sides. We'll just whip up a couple of these very quickly. Oh, today we're going to need, I'm going to use a 2-inch circle punch and fold. So just a really tiny little fold. You've seen me make these before. Fold this over just to the edge. And then figure out how high up you want your pocket to be. I'm going to go about like that. I never measure. Let's do it by eye. And then I use a pencil. Do this and this. I won't do any inking just to save some time. Got my first Christmas card in the mail yesterday. And the only reason I'm getting a Christmas card is because I signed up for a Christmas card exchange. I don't usually get Christmas cards. Not many people send them out anymore. Do you send Christmas cards out? It's probably because it's just not exactly cheap. Like by the time you sent out 30 cards, you spent $30 on postage. If you're Canadian. Like that. And like I said, I won't do any inking because that'll just take time. I'll do that later this evening when I'm crafting, or this afternoon. Looks like I'm not going anywhere today. There's a lot of traffic still, but the roads are so slushy. Now, slush doesn't sound so bad. It's not ice, it's not snow, it's slush. But the weight of it, it can really pull your vehicle. If you turn, make improper turn too suddenly, brake too fast. It's the slush can really drag you. You have to be careful driving in slush. There we go. So we glue that shut, and then just these sides right here. That doesn't look like I folded that very well. Let's see what it ends up being. It's because I'm rushing, I guess. There we go. So there's the first pocket done. Cute. So of course, when you glue that into your journal, you can do it as a side tuck as well, or another pocket behind. But there's already 3 pockets. So this is let me find something better. One of my favorite tags. Okay. These are my favorite tags, by the way. I collect these. You can't buy them direct from the company, but they are available like in gift shops, that sort of thing. So if I ever see them, which is rare, I pick one up. They're my favorite, so I'm starting a collection. I don't collect anything really, but I will collect these, and it's in the land of Elsewhere. Have you ever heard of that company? I absolutely love them. Really love the tags. So in the land of Elsewhere, they're just adorable. I love them, love them. Okay, so there's a pocket, there's a pocket, and there's a pocket. This is a good one to demonstrate with. Okay, so that's number 1. So there's 3 pockets. I cut out a bunch of the video here, but I was going on about when I used to work for the county for public works. I was a municipal clerk, and I went on a little rant here about people complaining about winter control or snow plows and snow removal. So I apologize in advance for my little rant, but yeah. So there's lots of complaints in the winter, especially with the snow plowing. Oh my goodness. So here we are realizing, because we all got trained about winter control, and we learned a lot because we had to answer these questions, right? And we learned a lot. Let's just put it that way. We actually had to go to the yard and step up inside one of the snow plows to see what the snowplow driver sees out his windshield, what he can and cannot see from his mirrors. We had to learn all of that, and also all the controls all around him for lifting the blade, dropping the salt, all the things. Very interesting, but it really helped us answer some of the questions that we received. Number 1 complaint, the snowplow driver plowed in my driveway on purpose. You get that one all the time. I have a driveway. I have the same issue. And here's the thing about snowplow drivers. They have got, in our county, we have I think it's 2,000 kilometers of road to look after. It's a huge landmass. Like, we're a really large county. And if you consider that these guys have to, within budget, go take care of all of the roads and all of the county, by the time you hopefully get as much done through the night while you're sleeping. And they have to get as much of that done so people can get to work and get to school the next day. They have a lot of roads to cover. And it's not always, sometimes it's dangerous work. They're the ones going out there in the storms and driving and doing this. And yes, sometimes plows need to get pulled out of the ditch and certain things, all kinds of stories. But anyway, the plows do not plow you in on purpose. The other complaint is he drove and knocked off my mailbox. Well, let me tell you, he probably did not hit your mailbox with the blade. In fact, what has probably happened is, as the snowplow is coming down the road and that snow is coming off the blade constantly, that snow is heavy. It has velocity. He's coming down the road. The snow's coming off the blade constantly, right? And when that snow comes off and hits your mailbox, quite often it'll knock your mailbox off the post. If your post was taken out at the ground, then yes, then the snowplow hit your mailbox. But if just the box came off the top, he did not, in fact, hit your mailbox. The snow hit your mailbox. Here's something. I know I sound cranky. I see I'm getting worked up because I remember. There, those are cute too. Like that. So those are basic pockets. So you could sit here and make 50 of those in advance if you wanted to. I do have one more question for you. Do you all buy yourself something for Christmas? Do you end up with the empty stocking? So you stuff your stocking yourself? I don't do that stuff anymore, but do you buy yourself a Christmas gift? I was curious if you did. Okay, so we have these two made with book pages. I think maybe I'll round those corners. They're so simple to make. I'll ink those later. And then we have these two just simple shapes that we like to add as pockets in our journals. So I'm going to do some other fancier pockets and I'll show you those tomorrow. But thank you for hanging out with me. Don't forget to let me know about your Christmas. Do you shop for yourself for Christmas? I'd love to hear that. And you know what else I would love to see in the comments, because you guys are so great in the comments. And I know, and thank you for all your kind words. And I'm really loving that you guys are loving this series, even though it's like simple stuff. But maybe that's what's to love about it, because it is so simple. But let's load the comments up with Christmas emojis. How fun would that be? Because some of us do feel pretty blah this time of year. So let's try to cheer each other up with a bunch of love and Christmas emojis in the comments. I would love to see that. Maybe that'll help me get more into the Christmas spirit. Oh, wait, let's put these in our box. Let's see. Okay. Our belly bands in here. That was just a little fold. So pockets. These guys, oh, perfect fit. These guys on the book pages. A little tall. Okay, I'm going to either have to bend those over like that. You know what? I'll trim those down before I put them in here. But look at our box. It's getting full. This is so exciting. I'm so excited about this. Sorry, I'm going to chuckle about this like for days. this is really, really helping. I have to tell you guys, hanging out with you and doing this is so much fun, and it has given me the lift I needed this time of year, because it can be, and I hope it's doing the same for you. If you struggle this time of year like I do, I really hope this is helping you too. I really, really do. Okay, well, thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Have fun crafting. Bye.